what's up guys, this is the Prince and I'm back again with another video. So today we will be watching the story time. I forgot what the story time is about. No, the story time is how my teacher thought I couldn't speak. So yeah, and I got Glenny Boy here with me.
Hello.
So you ready to watch this video, Glenn, or you got anything to
Yes.
say to the viewers?
No, I do not.
Okay, well, let's get right into this. Let's make sure the volume's up though.
Hey guys, it's Wengie and hugs! Welcome to my Storytime series where I tell stories about my life. So let's get started. Sometimes I'm scared of people. Growing up, I was painfully shy. Not just normal shy, but teachers telling my parents I have a social problem during parent-teacher interview shy. In every report card growing up, I would have one line that's guaranteed to appear. Wengie is a quiet but happy girl. Also known as, this girl has probably said 10 words in class all year. In a nice way. Funny thing is, I didn't feel as weird as people thought I was. I didn't know being shy was a problem that somehow needed to be fixed. Most of the time, I was daydreaming about fun things, so didn't think to talk to anyone because I was having so much fun talking to myself in my head. Well, okay. Now that I've said that out loud, maybe it's a bit strange. All the friends I had growing up were people that adopted me. In other words, anyone that talked to me first and wanted to be my friend was my friend because there was nothing more scary than actually talking to someone else first. I used to think, what if they didn't want to talk to me? Maybe I'm not interesting enough. I'll just leave them to talk to other more interesting people. Not me. It was half me being afraid of being uninteresting and half me thinking that I was so strange, maybe it's best not to subject people to that. However, once someone was kind enough to adopt me, I was very happy and was a really good friend. Mainly because they would be like my only friend and my whole life would revolve around them. Promise I wasn't creepy.
Okay, so this
That's definitely a hint that she was a little bit creepy.
Okay, based off what it said just now, there's nothing wrong with being shy. Personally, personally, I'm a shy person. Like,
I don't talk that much.
that's a lie.
I talk a little bit.
No, you talk a lot.
I talk a lot out of school, not in school.
Oh yeah, in school he's like, oh yeah, the teacher can hear me. Yeah, let's set up the camera like right here. Let's set up the camera right here. Hey, you can pull up this chair right here. Sorry guys, we had to say that. And but
let's resume the video.
Let's resume the video.
My first best friend that I remember was Amy. She was from the Philippines and spoke English in a really American way. I feel like her accent stayed with me for a long time because throughout high school, some people would always ask me why I had an American accent when we talked on the phone. I picked up accents really easy for some reason, and if I stay in a country for long enough, I would start to pick up their little habits. I was also friends with some neighbors upstairs. I don't remember their names, but they were brother and sister, and the older brother used to bully me by chasing me and pulling down my pants, and that made me cry. That was a weird friendship. Next up was Emily, who was my...
First of all, you could go to jail for pulling down a girl's pants.
That's considered a property of rape.
Not only she would get in trouble. No, she could get in trouble for being in public for nudity, but you could get yourself in trouble way much more. But I don't know. It depends. Like I said, I don't know.
Friend from when I was 8.
Question.
She was a studious girl that wore glasses and had short hair. She introduced me to Jessica from the grade below, and all three of us became friends. I thought I was pretty cool to have a friend from another grade because not many people did that back then. One of the moments I was not proud of was when I used to gang up on Emily with Jessica. I feel really bad about it and wish I could take it back. Not my best moment, and I'm glad I learned never to do that again. I doubt you're watching, Emily, but I am so sorry. Once when I was 7, my shy...
Wait, what did she say? Did she say gang up? Did she say gang up? I'm so confused what she said, but that doesn't matter. Let's get back to the video.
was such a problem for my teacher, she ended up calling my dad in to tell him that I had social issues and he should take me outside more and meet other kids. So after that, he would.
Oh, that's kind of rude to tell.
That's messed up.
That's kind of rude.
If a teacher said that.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
No.
But that is kind of rude to tell a kid's parent that the kid has social problems. Like, what if she doesn't want to have friends? What if she has imaginary friends? Or like, what if like all the people are mean to her, like outside of school and stuff, and she's afraid of them. Like, you don't know anything that could happen.
And plus, if any of my parents would have heard that, they would have said, "I don't care what the teacher says. You're staying the way you are." I would be a quiet person, to be honest, but I don't want to be. I like to talk to people sometimes in school.
Yeah, I had to talk to him first, which was awkward.
The first time me and Amari talked was awkward. That was just awkward.
Yeah, listen, we'll save that for another story time.
Take me to see other kids after dinner, and I think it helped me become more social. It also led me to meet a boy named Chuck who became my friend after school, and I would play with him after dinner.
Ooh.
Dad took me to see Chuck every other day, and we became good friends. It was the first time I had a boy as a friend, and I remember being intrigued when he went to pee standing up. That was strange to me because I peed sitting down. Too much information? Okay, let's move on. The way the teacher spoke about me made me feel like there was something wrong with me and that there was something I should fix. I think it was on the back of my mind growing up because by high school, I changed completely and you couldn't keep me at home. I would go out every day with anyone willing to hang out with me. It was like I was trying to make up for something that I felt was wrong with me. Either way, I think it helped me become a more balanced person in the end, and I thoroughly enjoyed socializing with other people and realized I wasn't so shy anymore. Through practice, I was able to overcome my shyness. Even though sometimes I still do get shy, I don't think it'll be something I'll completely get rid of. It's part of who I am, and I'm proud of it now. Now when I look back, I realize that I was just an introvert, which means I enjoy being alone and get energy from being by myself with my thoughts. It doesn't mean I'm shy or cold or socially awkward, it just means I prefer to be alone and feel more energized that way. I am happy to sit at home and explore my imagination, read books, and just enjoy that little voice in my head.
That's like really good. Think about it. She just basically explained, like, when she grew up, she didn't want to talk to anyone, but then she had very little friends, and then she grew up. Now she hangs out with everybody, but she likes to hang out by herself. Not a lot of people are like that, but like I personally, me, sometimes I like to be by myself. But sometimes I won't, and I know. But like, let's just finish this video. Try not to pause it anymore.
Being in social situations drain me, but I still enjoy them. And there's a few reasons why they do drain me. Number 1, I'm always worried about hurting other people with what I say. I'm that person that will say something and then worry for the next 3 days if someone took it the wrong way or was hurt by it or thought I was rude or many other things. I will replay conversations in my head multiple times after each social situation and think about 3 ways I could have said that thing better. Because I don't want anyone to be unhappy or feel uncomfortable, I overthink everything that I do and say, and most likely I end up not saying anything at all. It's easier that way. There's also a great hack for these situations. It's asking the other person questions so that they talk and therefore I get to listen, which honestly I much more enjoy. Caveat is you also need to find someone that's really talkative. I will also overthink what other people say to me, and every sentence they say to me will result in 5 different possibilities of what they mean. Then I will try and guess which one they actually mean. And by the time I get to the end of that cycle, I am very mentally exhausted. So then I just end up finding the nearest animal available and play with them, because they don't talk and they don't judge me. My other hack is to find a friend or group that's very talkative, and therefore you can just stand there and enjoy their company without saying anything. Now looking back, I've always been attracted to more outgoing and friendly people because of this. Maybe you can say I got adopted by them too. There's nothing wrong with being introverted, even though I was made to feel like there was something wrong with me growing up. It's been said that 25 to 40% of the world are introverts, so that's probably why I always felt like I didn't fit in. However, I'm glad these days there's more awareness of what an introvert is, so I finally feel like I'm not alone or strange, and that there are also many people like me. In fact, you could be an introvert as well. If you're related to any of these or you have your own stories about being an introvert, please tell me about it in the comments box below. If you're an extrovert and spent the whole video thinking how strange I am, make the world a better place and adopt an introvert. Make friends with them when they're too shy to make friends with you, and understand when they need their personal
Just me
space
today.
and it isn't because they don't like you anymore. Most likely, they just want some time to themselves. Then we don't have to say we're busy while lying in bed in
My
our
YouTube
PJs
channel.
because going to that cool party would be our worst nightmare. We'd rather curl up with our cat and read or watch YouTube. Is that you right now? Because that's totally me. I also believe I am more shy in some parts of my life and less shy in others.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta go
Hold on.
home.
Wait, no, you don't. Because you say you got. Let me. What time is it?
I have to get there by 7:10. That's embarrassing.
So
Hey guys.
this really taught us like a really good lesson about like if someone's shy, don't be afraid to be the first person to talk. Like I know if you can understand like if you're meeting someone for the first time and you don't know if that's them, that's different. But like if you feel like you're gonna say something wrong, think about how you better go around the situation. Don't be like, oh, like try to connect with a person. If you have no connections at all, like hang out with them more. Then you might find something that y'all might have in common.
What is this?
He's talking about my moon pies. Oh, you can't see that. My
This is not actually. This is not
sponsored.
sponsored. So please do not say that we're sponsoring them.
Alright, but for real, like this really told us a great story about how being shy can be. Like I never thought about it that way. Like I know I'm like part shy, but I like hanging out with people. But some people are just fun to hang out with. And some are not.
He's got a whole box down there.
Okay, but listen. This is a message from me. And share this video with everybody. Because one day, they're going to grow up thinking that someone, wants to go out every single night. That's probably like not how it's going to be. Just because some people that you hang out with act like that means that everybody acts like that. No, that doesn't mean that. Some people are just be nervous or shy. So don't ever force someone to do anything. And this is like a really important message. For every person that I hurt, I feel sorry about it every day because I think about what I could have said to make it better or help it more. You got anything to say? Do you have anything to say?
I do think that this is a good story, and you should approach someone that's that shy and talk to them.
No matter their gender.
No matter their.
that voice crack.
Oh God, the voice crack.
The voice crack.
Voice crack over 9,000.
Alright, but for real. So.
There's something going on in my throat.
So anything.
No matter what gender they are, and it doesn't matter if anyone says, "Oh yeah, you're dating."
Like true love is if you listen. Love is basically like when you find someone like no matter what anybody says, break up with them. That's what love is. It don't you'll stay with them no matter what anything. But if you throw everything away, because people say, "Oh, y'all don't look good," she's this, she's that. Actually, approach them about the situation and see something about it. But so that's nothing related to it. But thanks for watching this video. This was a great story time. This was our second reaction, I believe. And so subscribe and like. Stay tuned. Share this video. And this video will be linked in the description. Subscribe and peace out.
Aren't you gonna black out the